I have finally met with Nnamdi KANU. Nnamdi KANU lawyer discloses. It's coming to us as Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to the detained leader of the frontline Biafran movement, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Nnamdi KANU has disclosed that his team has finally met with KANU after weeks of refusal by the operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS. In a statement obtained by EWN, the lawyer said that aside the burden of solitary confinement and concomitant mental torture faced by the Indigenous People of Biafra leader in the DSS detention, his health is stable and firm. Ejiofor's disclosure of his meeting with KANU on Monday without tension sparking from speculations that the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB leader might have suffered severe injuries or death. The presiding judge over KANU's trial at the Federal High Court, Binta Iyanko, had to adjourn the hearing after officials of the DSS failed to produce him in court. The court had, however, set October 21st for the hearing. In disclosing the meeting, Ejiofor said, "After weeks of speculations and uncertainties, we have finally seen our client, Mazi Nnamdi KANU. We can authoritatively confirm this position to the world. He is firm and stable, less the burden of solitary confinement and concomitant mental torture arising therefrom. Though the detaining authority is giving him medical attention, but he still requires advanced medical care, which formed substantial part of the relief in our application before the court. He specifically requested that we should extend his heartfelt compliment to millions of his supporters worldwide and all foreign governments and institutions who are relentlessly following up. Media houses are indeed not left out of this classification. We are winning, but your prayers are doing wonders. Don't relent as you continue to remain law-abiding. We shall continue to keep you all in constant communication on every development around him, particularly now that the visits will be more regular than before. Thank you all and remain blessed." This is coming from the lawyer Ejiofor, Nnamdi KANU's lawyer. According to him, so excited that his lawyer Ejiofor has finally met with Nnamdi KANU, the leader of the proscribed Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi KANU. Contrary to what people have been saying, according to this article and the statement being made by Ejiofor, contrary to what people have said, is that Nnamdi KANU's health has deteriorated just because for the past few weeks Nnamdi KANU has not been seen, and meanwhile, when the date of the court hearing was supposed to commence, Nnamdi KANU was nowhere to be found. That's a week from now. But Ejiofor now is of the opinion and is very excited that Nnamdi KANU is in safe hands, but he needs an advanced medical attention. But at least with his health now is looking firm and healthy. That's coming from Ejiofor. But in other words, the Nigerian government also have their own bad motive, or I would say they have their own stance, which is the wrong agenda holding Nnamdi KANU into custody. Nnamdi KANU was accused of tracing and jumping bail. And on the other hand, which is the counterpart in the Yoruba clan, Sunday Igboho has been also arrested in Benin Republic, was accused of stockpiling arms and disturbing the peace of the country called Nigeria. And they both dwell as debunked the news that they have never suffered any man or any citizen of Nigeria, or they have not given problem to Nigeria as a whole through what allegation has been leveled against them. On the other hand, Nnamdi KANU jumped bail just because he ran for his dear life. In 2017, he was supposed to attend another hearing because he was bailed, and meanwhile he was supposed to come back for hearing. But in the long run, this Nigerian government, which is the Buhari administration, deem it fit to send some unknown gunmen in military uniform to go and attack Nnamdi KANU in his country home, which is his home, and invaded his home the same way they did to Sunday Igboho in Oyo State. Nnamdi KANU saw that this is death coming. At the long run, Nnamdi KANU escaped just because he knew that the federal government of Buhari is coming to kill him, to destroy him, and eventually some people were killed and his house was destroyed. So that was why Nnamdi KANU left for United Kingdom. Now the accusation is that Nnamdi KANU jumped bail. He didn't just jump bail, he ran for his dear life. And meanwhile, the reason why Nnamdi KANU was not brought to the court, to defend himself is just because they know the allegation, leveled against Nnamdi KANU is not true. And Nnamdi KANU and his lawyer and his legal team are ready, to even say their own, because they need to hear them on their own side of the story, because they know that Nnamdi KANU definitely will win the agitations. And meanwhile, Nnamdi KANU is ready to fight the government because he was, extradited all the way from Kenya down to Nigeria. And meanwhile, there is no agreement or treaty or extradition treaty, which is the agreement of extradition between Nigeria and Kenya. Likewise, Benin Republic do not have, a treaty which is agreement of extradition from Benin Republic to Nigeria. So that one alone is violation of fundamental human rights under the international law, because Nnamdi KANU did not travel to Kenya with a Nigerian passport. Rather, he traveled to Kenya with a German passport. So for him to be abducted or kidnapped and extradited to Nigeria is an offense under the regulation of international law. And meanwhile, that's why they are hiding Nnamdi KANU. In other words, they still want to extend Nnamdi KANU till 2023. That's just the agenda of Buhari, just because it is Nnamdi KANU and Sunday Igboho who are ready to expose the bad governance and bad traits and the agenda of this Fulanization, because the Fulani are killing people in the north, west, south, every part of the country, just because Nnamdi KANU and Sunday Igboho standing against the killer herdsmen, destroying properties, venturing into people's farm, destroying people's farm. And when people try to, create a reprisal, the government wakes up and, fight against the either Eastern Security Network and the indigenous people of Biafra in the hands of KANU. They say KANU is the one instigating war. And also KANU is, he has floated an illegal security outfit, which is the Eastern Security Network. And meanwhile, the governors of the eastern part of the country are not even helping matters at all. And your Aneze also, they left Nnamdi KANU, never supported him. But the way Sunday Igboho is being supported, I believe there is no extradition agreement between Benin Republic and Nigeria. So Sunday Igboho, in the other hand, is still in the custody of the Benin Republic government. Well, on the other hand, as it is, Ejiofor, the lawyer to Nnamdi KANU, is a little bit happy, and he said finally he has met with KANU. His lawyer Ejiofor has disclosed. Well, I would like you to share your comments in the comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.